Great.
How come we make deals with them?
Part of Prague's charm.
Ukaž mi doklady, Augu. A žádný zbrklý pohyby.
You watch American television, don't you?
Skvělý, typický nafoukaný amík. Všechno se točí kolem vás, co? PH847. Tak to vidím prvně. Ale souhlasí to.
Glad to hear it.
A ty rozumíš, jo? Dobrý, rozuměj, že na mě ty fajnový číslíčka na tvým ID žádnej dojem nedělají. A teď pohyb.
Intense music.
What are you doing with that? Do not kill me. I have a family.
I'm nice.
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
Get out of here.
The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Right.
Access granted.
Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with locals. Where are we on track of the board?
You're asking all the right questions. Give me the name.
You said that place is in front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Oh, what about you?
I still think we should leave with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the Moonbase? The clones on the Moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gotta break someone's nose, you break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
Spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance.
Yes, true.
Kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
I need you to stop looking into Praha Dovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Praha Dovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Pike's Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
You're gonna forget everything you know about Praha Dovos for now. It's the only way you get to protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
You're onto something that's even bigger than you imagine. Bigger than you can handle. Pull the trigger on it too early and you'll lose it forever.
Yeah. Or I sit on it too long and then I lose it anyway. I don't know. You always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth, it's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off.
Oh my god.
So, when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Keep digging and I can't promise your safety. In fact, I can promise the opposite. You think your skin is worth it?
What, you think you're the first corporate lapdog thrown my way, huh? You think you can intimidate me? You got me all wrong, man. I don't care about myself, my life, whatever. No price is too high for the truth.
Let's kill him.
So how about you get out of here? We're done.
An elusive group of vigilante hackers. We're exposing big money corruption. What these journalists
My wasn't getting any person anyway. We'll take a closer look.
First you, woman.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
There was only one permanent solution.
Death. The hackers.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching.
Money. Except they
It is a pleasure, Doctor.
I'm on.
Tell me, what do you do?
What she do? He got smashed with a I didn't shoot him. He got smashed with a You get smashed by punches, they die.
This is no way.
If you don't shut up, I will kill you.
The orcs are revolting!
Who? 'Cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I
No offense, but I shouldn't be doing business with you. It is a divisive time. However, credits are credit.
Never mind the pitch. I'm not buying anything.
Whatever else is going on in this city, in the world, whatever problems are trying.
Ja to nechápu.
I was hoping for a little more party action here. This is definitely not as advertised.
Not much going on.
A customer, right? Over here. What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikkel or the doctor, they're not here.
This place has a doctor?
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
Great. Another.
Doesn't got big problems anymore.
Da, I know. Get lost. You know you were some girl the other night. You know that she's a candle, right?
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't fine.
Bosses move, you move.
Somebody heading up.
I've got it all here. Anything. Cheap, expensive, imported, export, whatever. Why am I wasting my time with you?
takhle jsem
You
to
almost
nemyslela.
never spend.
Nechte mě bejt.
Mám už plný zuby toho, Umíte česky? Pomůžete mi? Já se ztratila.
Už nemluvím. Treat a dog like that. If you have DSEX, I don't know. Get to where you? Well, you can't do what I do. The secret stash. Make it look smoother. One of them is in VR charter. The middle one to the right, one of the middle is weapons. One to the left. Sonically, I did help me.
Documents, please. Fine. Go.
Seeing green.
I'm worried I don't have much time left. My permits have expired. Technically, I'm not allowed to be here anymore.
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
Guns blazing.
All right, I can do that. I will wait here.
So you really need a picture of that lady. I like reading.
What took you so long? You need to get in there.
What is this place?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I evaded your agents, I followed one of those fanatics, and he led me here.
Where's she?
He said she was on one of the upper floors, but no one is allowed to go up there.
Okay.
These lunatics are armed. They'll shoot anyone who tries. What are they going to do to her?
It's okay. Mr. Stanek, stay here. I'll take care of it.
It has been difficult. We're finally on the verge. We will grow beyond the bounds of flesh and blood.
So many have found their... and...
Please leave me alone. No, please.
Other pilgrim preparing for the ascension. Welcome.
You're not going to the bank, are you?
Like I said, the bomb maker.
Can tell us everything, I know. But we're talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the Orchid will be wiped clean. Gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Illuminati code.
I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
Verse.
Good on you, man. We need it.
The life cleared everything out.
Yeah, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the orchid.
Clear. We have law and the purpose. Could be.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Woman, sir, coming with me. Cora. good boy. Smart little kid. No witnesses. I hate
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Who's here? What's going on out there? I told you I was not to be disturbed. Oh my. Come in. Come in and let me see you. How did you get in here? And how did you know to come now? Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the machine god's infinite wisdom. Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
Of course you are. And you have found her on the eve of her greatest achievement. But do you seek counsel? Assistance in your prayers or meditations? Or are you here to join us? To free yourself from this prison of flesh and give yourself to the glory of the singularity? If there is any way your High Priestess can be of assistance to you, I am more than happy to provide.
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh-flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Why would you tell us, please?
Garm? Okay, got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution?
Woman?
Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am not.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police, as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the machine god has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
Woman, listen.
Your father told me you were once a soldier, a defender of innocent people. Now you help murderers. You need to find yourself again. You've let them turn you into someone you're not.
Who the fuck are you to tell me who I should be? You do not get to decide that! I have had enough taken from me! All the augmented have. Only when the last throat of the flesh flood has been slit, and their filthy blood overflows the sewers of the world, will they have gotten what they deserve.
They treat us the way they do because they're scared of us, and that in turn makes you scared of them, or you wouldn't talk like that. But you don't have to give in to fear, there's a better way.
I appreciate your concern on my behalf, but I am already fighting my fear. and Victor will continue to fight his.
What? How many bombs did you give him?
Enough to crush the entire city. Such a shame I will not be there to see it. But if you are so concerned about our enemies, maybe you will be lucky enough to die along with them.
I will kill you.
Hey, we're not done here.
Get up.
Allison? Oh, shit.
It is time, children. It's time now. The body is the prison. Augmentations are the key. The consciousness is all.
Cast off the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity.
Allison, stop! I know what you're doing. I've seen this kind of tech before. It ended badly.
Your ignorance of your own people is contemptible. This is the Ascension. Only our bodies will die. Our minds will leave this corporeal shell and merge with the divine consciousness of the machine god.
I'm more interested in preventing another attack. What's Victor's next target?
I didn't bother asking him. I am going to leave you and all the pathetic concerns of this physical plane far behind.
I don't want to shoot you.
Become one with the machine god is to enter an entirely new existence.
I don't want to shoot you, but please, stay.
What kind of high priestess ignores the enlightenment of her people? You attained it by surviving through hardship, but Victor's choking that process off. You can't become enlightened if you're dead.
No, you cannot. And that is why our oppressors must be stopped. Yet instead of siding with us, you presume to lecture me?
I'm being tortured.
Everything in this material plane is a miserable, worthless lie. You are free to wallow in this shit if you prefer. But those of us that aspire to a greater reality need something to deliver us from this one.
You've got everything you need waiting for you just outside this complex. Your father still loves you, and he'll accept you no matter what. Lean on him and he'll be happy to help you through anything.
And this will make his life miserable! I am not cruel or selfish. I will not force him to endure my desolation!
Get away from that, or shoot down.
Goodbye, my ignorant, deluded brother. I hope someday you do become enlightened and I see you on the other side. But I doubt it!
Frick you. Yeah, she's done. And she's executed.
Smiley. It's Jensen.
They're executed.
Smiley, notify the state police. We need a coroner and a cleanup crew in the Prokaska district.
Jesus, Jensen, is this about the bomb maker? Nomad Stanek slipped his escort.
I know. His daughter was messed up. Bomb maker and high priestess rolled into one. Where's Miller?
Flying back to Prague now. Want me to update him?
Just tell him this is bigger than we thought. And have him wait for me at Chicane's place. Jensen out.
Free falling. I'm a son, you stupid idiot.
The whole world.
I'm gonna get my gun out just in case he can attack me again. Sounds like they're vicious again.
You are violating our rights.
Keep talking, and I'll violate your rights to stay conscious. Now stay quiet until we wake up.
Dang it, it's blocked. Yep. Yeah, we got a jump off that time.
Always causing trouble.
How do I get out, sir?
What crap.
We can handle it from here, Interpol. A lot of bodies to clean up thanks to you.
Thank you. They were attacking, they're vicious. They said they would smack me.
What are these people thinking?
Where is she? Where is Allison?
She killed herself.
Mr. Stanek, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. When I saw the lights, I knew. Why didn't you do something?
It's not what you think. No one forced her. It's what she wanted.
What she wanted? They were manipulating her. You should have... Oh, God. My shop is gone. Home is gone. And now my daughter.
I feel bad that man.
I'm sorry.
Just go away.
Cons don't get your pistol out because everyone has pistols for some reason.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
I want to check this out. The woman killed herself.
Hello.
The news just keeps getting worse.
No.
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
Sir, shouldn't we be arresting you know who by now?
John is not going anywhere. What's your hurry?
I was given. This doesn't concern you.
Orders are orders.
I was given.
We can't let them get away with this. Has to tell us.
I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh? At least pretend to look for evidence.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
I do think he did it.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Try to prove it.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
I'm okay.
Are you a journalist?
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-Aug politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
Sounds like someone should go after this guy.
Me.
Ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
We won't.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Absolutely.
Poor woman.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
We can't let them get away with this. I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
I just remember.
It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
No.
I work with someone else, another agency.
That's perfect. You outrank the police?
Yes.
Depends who you ask.
Yes, I do.
The detective here, he's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
Oh, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
Depends.
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
That's funny.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you.
Vacation.
Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
Alright.
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance.
Pardon? Nah.
There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
What are those?
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor.
Neighbor.
Talk to you about what happened. How come she talks to him and not to me?
She's not augmented. You don't mind her. Okay.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
You better.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you. Augmented.
Shut up.
That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing. Or about doing things the right way.
Challenge.
There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an AUG or not has nothing to do with it.
You have to figure out
No
what happened.
favorites before the law, eh?
Someone gets
Okay. But what if the law itself is prejudiced, eh? As an officer of the law, wouldn't it be my duty to uphold that prejudice?
No, it wouldn't. It's your job to uphold the ideal, to know the difference between right and wrong, and to act accordingly.
You're obviously not a cop, are you?
I used to be, for 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn. ex-PMC
Huge.
operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied.
Sorry guys, I'll be back. Granddad!
Can
Can you give me some
conduct a
water?
parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Montag. It's Montag. He tagged people. Hashtag. Roblox user tags.
I've got nothing else to say.
Investigate.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Someone playing Battlefield Hardline again. Hey, move!
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Excuse me.
Just because
sir.
Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Looks like she's being smacked. Don't touch me.
Fuck what?
I think he found something.
I always find things.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Me. So then go 3 more.
Something is going to push them into attacking us. If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
See? I'll find a penny someday.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Yes. You don't know because you just said you just right.
I've got nothing else to say.
It's your turn to buy the gun.
So is there anything else in here? Sneaky beaky me. It's the cone. The cone's evil. The cone did it.
Things.
Hey, no photographs. No photographs. Big picture of me though. Who wants to take a photograph of a dead body? Yes, that's stupid. Broken glasses.
Wish we could just shoot any ugly scene.
Give it a rest, huh?
be right around the corner. Something is going to push them into attacking us.
Didn't think so.
In the corner. Could give us a clue.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a problem?
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Sir?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
They're now prepared.
Oh, let's go check here. I saw. I'll go through here.
Nie to teraz prawda?
Yeah, it is actually mine. No guns, so basically downstairs. We're gonna
This duty.
It's your turn. To buy the coffee.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Come on, evidence. What is that some evidence then?
Best to be careful. We're 2 years too late already.
It's like she got cut. Like, strangled.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your...
I have some questions for you.
Is there any more
I will
evidence?
cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Thank you, woman.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Run.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
I'll help you,
Good luck.
woman.
These assholes try anything.
Yeah, thought as much.
Ah, I found ultimate. Ripped. Let's go get this dude.
That's impressive.
Straight from all the way from here, from the needle all the way to the ultimate, is basically
Enjoying yourself, detective.
yes.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
I took
That's
whatever,
fine
so
by
you don't
me.
get anything. I knew I had to be a movie because they always do. Alistair.
This can't be happening to me.
I see.
Please, just do this. I don't want to go to the human side. So guys, that'll be the end of this video. Goodbye.